you have to have a certain level of not giving a fuck when it comes to people and the things that they do and what they think about what you did or how you are and who you are, in order, in my opinion, be happy.
It's self-preservation.
Yeah.
You have to, at some point, go, well, that's them. And move on. Like, because if you give a fuck about everything, who the fuck is giving a fuck about you? Why you giving a fuck about everything?
Oh my God.
Who's
who
giving
cares
a fuck about
you?
Nobody.
So welcome everybody. Welcome back to another episode.
Hey friends.
You know, we're going to skip the long intro that we typically have. So, you know, just if, as usual, like, comment, subscribe, share, and let's go ahead and get into it. I've changed over time.
You have.
And you don't even know the old
Sure
me.
don't. You have been changing though. You have.
So honestly, the way I used to be, the way I would describe myself is somebody that used to be naive, a people pleaser, which I know. I see the look. I see the look. I know it's surprising you. I know it's surprising. Girl, let me tell you, especially when I was a kid, I've given away jewelry just so I can make friends.
Maybe I'm.
Ask my mama. She pissed. She's still pissed to this day because it was her jewelry.
You know what? People say I'm nice, but luckily, I'm more selfish than that. I would have never. I'd be alone with my jewelry. You ain't getting my face.
My mom. I don't think my mom would have cared if I was giving away my own stuff.
Oh, you gave away her stuff.
Her 14 karat gold necklaces and stuff. I would be at school and people were like, oh, I want one. I'm like, here, you can have this one. Want to be friends? Yeah, that was me.
That's problematic.
You think? I'm surprised my mom didn't beat my ass, which she didn't actually. But I've changed.
Sure have, because you would never, ever
life will kick your ass enough times that you will learn this. I actually just had this conversation with somebody at work, a friend of the podcast, and she was talking about how, you know, she feels like she's too nice to like really stand up for herself in certain situations. I said, look, there is benefits to being an ass sometimes.
You didn't have to be an ass. You don't have to. Standing up for yourself, you can still be a kind person while standing up for yourself. You don't have to be nasty about it. You could just say, we're not doing that. That's my line. I don't cuss people out.
I also think in order to do that, there has to be a certain level of not giving a fuck. You know what I mean? If you care too much, you're never going to stand up for yourself.
You're not.
So you have to have some level of, you know, at the end of the day, I don't really care what you think or how you feel.
You know, I got a lot of that.
And you know, I do too. Now I do. With certain people, because actually, no, I got a lot of that. Because now when it used to come to my brother, would never stand up against my brother, ever. But now, if my brother was saying something I ain't agree, I'd be like, look, I just don't agree. Do whatever you want to do. I don't agree. But because at the end of the day, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it.
Yes, please don't. Don't say your line. So Jocelyn is rude and we're not going to repeat our line. If you know it, you know what the line is.
So I have a habit of saying what they going to do, beat my ass.
And I'm like, indeed they may. Indeed, ma'am. That's just exactly what they'll do.
And Jay keeps telling me to stop saying that shit because somebody is actually going to try to beat my ass one day. And then you know what my response typically is? Well, then they just beat my ass.
Just don't say it. Just say what's the worst that could happen.
Potato,
or at least
potato.
you can say, at least don't even do the what they gonna do. Do none of that. Just do the...
To me, that's worse. I'd be more willing to beat somebody ass if their response to me was,
because you know that's my response.
Because essentially that's telling me I don't give a fuck. Deal with it.
I don't. Because that's what my brain is saying. I don't give a fuck. You finna do not a goddamn thing.
So tell me what the difference is.
Girl, I live my life that way. I don't care.
So then what's the difference between me and saying, what they gonna do? Beat my ass, and you going,
Because I'm not saying, bitch. I'm just going,
essentially you are.
but I don't say it.
I ain't say it either.
I'm just like, So nonchalant. I hate you, bitch.
But that brings me to my point is I have grown, or maybe not grown, because I guess to some people it might seem a little mature, but you have to have a certain level of not giving a fuck when it comes to people and the things that they do and what they think about what you did or how you are and who you are in order to, in my opinion, be happy.
It's self-preservation.
Yeah.
You have to at some point go, well, that's them. And move on. Like, because if you give a fuck about everything, who the fuck is giving a fuck about you? Why you giving a fuck about everything?
Oh my God.
Who's giving a fuck about
you?
Nobody.
Nobody.
Because you didn't tell them that you cared about you.
And,
so they don't care about you
I
either.
actually had somebody that used to work with me actually come to me one day. And I don't remember how we got on this topic. She was not a well-liked person in our office, but I didn't have an issue with her. She ain't treat me like she treated everybody else. And she came to me one day and she was like, I just always got the impression that you didn't care if people liked you. And I said, it's not that I want to be disliked. I said, I don't want people to dislike me. I said, however, I cannot force myself to care enough to change who I am. Now, can I change certain things? Can I change how I approach people? Sure. But I can change how I approach people without changing who I am.
Yeah.
And I said, at the end of the day, the thing that I had to realize is that 99.9% of the time, how somebody feels about me has absolutely nothing to do with me.
It ain't none of your business.
It's none of my business. So once I realized that, I said it was just such a freeing thing, a realization, because it felt like a weight had been lifted off of me. Because now it's just like, just go be you and let everybody deal with it.
Fuck them.
Yeah.
Because I can be me without being rude. It's just I'm not changing me.
And I'm not going to allow people to think that they can approach me and talk to me any kind of way, which is what she used to do with some of the other staff. And I'm just like,
I don't know why they allowing that. Don't.
However they allow you to treat them is how they allow you to treat them. But because I do have a certain level of respect for myself, no, you're not going to talk to me the same way you talk to them. You're going to have a little more respect for me, I guess, than you do for them. At least if you want that in return. That's usually my stance.
I just think you got to let go of some stuff. It's self-preservation. It is.
I will say I am so much happier in life ever since I've just been like, you know what? I don't care. However you feel about me is however you feel about me. But at the end of the day, I'm sleeping like a baby.
I tell you, I wake up every day not a care in the world.
Go and sing your song.
Woke up this morning, the sunshine was shining. Put on my happy face. Girl, that song.
Girl, I used to love that song, but not. I love
it.
I think I just played it too much.
I don't. I play it every day.
But yeah, so
it's how you step. The thing is, not giving a fuck helps with your happiness and your well-being, because you go, well, what if they don't like me? My attitude is, I don't give a fuck if they don't like me.
It's also a self-esteem booster too.
Yeah, I'm bald head with glittery glasses and shit. I don't give a damn.
Girl, because when I saw you with them glittery glasses, I was like, because some people would do stuff like that just to get attention. So I was like, is she one of those that's doing it because she wants to be validated, so she's doing that for attention? Or is this actually who she is?
See, ooh, that looks fun, and bought them motherfuckers.
And now that I know you did it just because that's who you are. But you do have people that would get sparkly glasses and stuff like that and wear them, not necessarily because they like it, but because of how the world will perceive them. And I'm just like, you care too much about what people think about you.
Sure don't.
Those are the kind of people that I'm like, dude, I'm telling you, if you start not giving a fuck what people think about you,
life is easy.
It becomes so much easier.
Easier to navigate, because I don't give a damn about anything.
And it makes it easier to choose your friends too. Because, I mean, one, I think if I cared so much about what people thought about me, you wouldn't hang around me.
Why?
Because why would you want to? It's like, why would you want to hang around somebody that's always trying to please the next person?
Because my thing, I view it, people don't view it that way, but I view it as manipulation. People that are people pleasers. I view it as manipulation.
Okay, explain.
Because you're like, well, I don't know how people will feel, so I'm going to lie about how I feel about everything so people will like me. To me, that's manipulation.
But do you think they're intentionally manipulating people?
They know it's a lie when they say it. And they know they don't feel that way when they say they do. They know they don't enjoy that hobby when they say they do. They've decided they want people's affection more than they want people actually knowing them. I view it as manipulation.
What about the people that, see, I always thought, well, I can see that. Yeah. I can see that.
But that's different than the people who just say yes all the time. Now, those people, they have self-esteem issues. It's about the ones that lie about themselves. Now, people just, yes, and they really don't want to do shit. That's different than saying, I like kayaking, knowing good and damn well you don't like no goddamn kayaking. That's being a liar and that's manipulation. Just saying yes to everything just because, you want to feel validated.
Now, what about the people that takes advantage of people like that?
They're manipulative too. Yeah, just two people manipulating each other. It makes no sense. Because somebody who says things and it's not true. You go, "Ooh, I like that. You know when they're lying.
Yeah, because usually they can't go into detail about what they like about it.
And you go, okay, what's your favorite part about it? All of it. Ma'am.
It can't be all of it.
Ma'am or sir. Ma'am or sir.
Just make a decision.
Yeah. I do. I view it as manipulation. I do.
So you pretty much been, in your words, not mine, you've been selfish your whole life.
Yeah.
See, that is a level of I don't give a fuck. She's like, yeah.
These ears ain't small for nothing. It's true. It's true.
See, I think there's a balance. I don't want to be selfish, but I also don't want to be so much of a people pleaser that I feel taken advantage of.
My selfish is, it's not about like, oh, it's only about me. It's just, I know when to self-preserve. That's my version of selfish. I know when it's like, okay, girl, let's save ourselves. Let's do that because you can't pour from an empty cup. You have to save yourself to save anyone else.
That's a good point, because in order to truly not give a fuck about something or not just something, but how people feel about you at the end of the day, it takes a certain level of self-awareness.
Yeah, it takes a why. Like, it's a reason why I don't give a fuck about a lot of things. I have a why behind it. It's not just, I don't care about people. It's, I'm not going to let you interfere with what I'm trying to do.
Yep.
That's all.
And I don't think a lot of people have that self-awareness. I don't. Yeah. I think people need to spend time learning themselves to really know how good it feels to not care how somebody feels.
Well, you have to know yourself to even do that.
But a lot of people don't spend that time to actually learn themselves. They go from, just like how they say you shouldn't go, like when it comes to relationships and stuff, that you should spend time just you by yourself, single, before you trying to be in these committed relationships or even get married.
Sure should.
I think so too. Because honestly, I didn't even get to this point until I ended what I call the 6-year mistake relationship. It wasn't until I spent that time alone that I was just like, man, I know what my value is, and I'd be damned if anybody treats me like that again.
You need that self-reflection.
But most people, in my opinion, at least most people I know, they go, oh, I need to always have my friends with me. I need to always have a boyfriend or a girlfriend or whatever. But they need to always have somebody else there.
But the thing is, they know why. They're avoiding. They know what they're doing. It's just like, they're not naive to it.
Spend time alone.
They're afraid of their own thoughts, and that's why they don't want to be alone.
I'm a little afraid of mine too, but that's why I'm seeing a therapist. I write them
down and I go, how crazy? Because sometimes I do want to assess, am I going a little crazy or no? Journaling is important, especially when you reflect back on your thoughts. You go, nah, girl, that didn't make no sense. Now, you knew that didn't make any sense at that time. I did not know. But sometimes I grow just from reading my own words.
See, I can't journal.
Why?
I've tried it several times. It's just not for me.
Do you do recordings?
I don't do any of that. I go talk to my therapist.
It's kind of the same.
Yeah, she even suggested journaling, and I was just like, I don't like it.
Why? What don't you like about it?
I don't know. It seemed too structured.
It's not you write down whatever you want.
I did, and it felt stupid.
Here's the thing.
I know it's not stupid. Like, don't get me wrong. I know it's helpful and I know it's not stupid, but it felt like it. It felt like, what good is this? I'm still sitting here with the same damn thoughts that I just wrote down.
See, here's how I feel about it. Journaling is no different than your internal dialogue. That's all it is.
So it's like, what's the difference in me taking the dialogue out of here and putting it on paper?
Because sometimes you forget your internal dialogue.
I have several journals throughout my house.
Yeah, sometimes
from where I've tried it. I got one sitting on the side of my bed because I was like, oh yeah, every night before I go to bed, I'm a journal. It happened for 2 days.
I mean, sometimes it's just good because things can get out of your mind if you write them. So sometimes it's good just to release the day. Because once you write it down, you can forget about it because you wrote it down.
See, that ain't the way my brain works. It doesn't forget about it. It still sits there.
Oh, you still remember, but it doesn't feel as heavy for me when I write it down. Because sometimes if I'm really mad, I write the shit down and throw it away.
I did want to do a burn, what's the burn after writing or something like that journal.
Oh, that's fun.
That's what I was going to suggest we do it one day.
You got your fire thing. We should do that.
And
we should make a date out of that. We should.
I have that thing sitting here. I've had it for like 2 years, the solo stove, and I've never used it.
We should do it.
We should. Oh, maybe we could have an outside episode one day.
We should. It was campfire season. Let's do it. We can have s'mores and shit.
Make it a whole big hangout. Us, me, you, and the friends.
Hey, friends.
But yeah, so anyway, not giving a fuck is completely underrated in my opinion. I think people spend way too much time and energy thinking about what the next person think of them. Did they say this and did they offend this person and that person or the other? Look, you are not gonna make everybody happy. There's no way to please every single
it's
person. It's
literally not possible.
Somebody, you can go out and say, man, I went and donated $10 million to an amazing charity, and you're going to have one person that be like, you could have donated more, or you could have donated to another one.
You could have split it up and did multiple
You could have gave it to me. You could have donated to me. You're going to have somebody that is just upset by something you did. So the quicker, in my opinion, people can come to the realization that, you know what, I'm going to do what I can do.
But I will say, do what makes you happy within reason now.
Within reason.
Within reason. You know, sleeping with someone's husband because it makes you happy is not, that's not how that works. I have no respect
for those people.
You can't do that.
Don't go out sleeping with people that are in relationships and married. Because, you know, some people call, if you ain't married, they say you still fair game even if you're in a relationship. I don't agree with that. If somebody thinks that you guys are committed to each other, you're off the market.
I think with people, when they hear that, they take it the wrong way. What it's saying is you haven't fully committed
and I would agree with that statement.
They're not saying that you can be fucking around on people while you dating somebody.
That doesn't give you a pass to go fuck my boyfriend just because we ain't married.
What that means is if you feel like that person is not for you, you vacate. And you can vacate. That's what that means. It does not mean that you cheat on this person who's committed to you because they think y'all in a committed relationship. But we ain't married. So? No.
Right. Yeah. I've heard so many people say stuff like that. Even people that's not in relationships that's like, oh, if I see a dude and he out, whether he got a girlfriend or not, he ain't married. So it's like,
y'all not using that phrase right.
I'm like, but that's you. He's in a committed relationship. Leave him alone.
I'm not going to go into detail, but I don't like sloppy seconds. I want you to be only mine. I'm selfish that way.
Now, yes, I'm the same way with boyfriends and stuff. I'm not sharing my boyfriend. I don't care who he is, where he is, or whatever. You with me and you with only me. You have people that's out there that's like this. And I'm just like,
girl, that's most of them.
Leave people's boyfriends alone.
That's most of them. Everyone's a free agent in every aspect of their lives, at their jobs, in their relationships, in their friendships.
Did I ask you this before? What do you think about work husbands and work wives?
It's disrespectful. Single or not, it's like, why would you want that title? Why can't y'all just be friends at work? Why would you, that's my work husband, and then your real husband come and beat both y'all ass.
Not both their asses.
Because I wish that would have. I'm like, homegirl said, what? No. Mm-mm.
You know, I didn't realize that work wife and work husband was taken off. But apparently it hasn't. Everybody labels somebody as a work husband. I don't know what,
because everybody thinks disrespect is cute. And I don't find it cute.
My biggest thing is, I don't even want a real husband. Why the hell would I want a work one?
I'm like, why can't y'all just be friends? Why can't we just toast a bagel at the same time in the break room and then disperse. Why do we have to do all this?
Why does coworkers need a label other than coworker anyway?
Because that's all you are.
That's all we are.
Because we all know if you switch jobs, you ain't never going to hear from me again.
I don't know. This is going to sound bad, and I apologize to my coworkers that might be listening to this.
What you finna say?
But I do not consider my coworkers to be my friends. I don't. You're my coworker. Now, if we start hanging out in personal life like me and you did, if you start knowing a little bit more about my personal life, and by my personal life, I don't mean me coming to you and telling you, oh yeah, me and Jay recorded a podcast episode. That's not my personal life. That's just me marketing, honestly.
The thing is, you do that with everyone, and I don't think they realize that's what you're doing though. I don't.
But if I'm not coming to you with actual personal things, no, we're not friends. We could be. I'm open to being friends with pretty much anybody. However, we need to be hanging. You need to know something about my personal life. Sorry.
Most people only want to be your friend at work because they're nosy. It's not because they really want to be your friend.
And I'm aware of that, which is why we're not friends. I'm like, I know they're just being nosy for the most part. Most of them, not all of them.
I'm with you. I mean, I told you, even my 11-year-old knows. These people you see on the regular, he calls his school, his associates, his acquaintances. He doesn't he has one friend every year, one singular friend. Everyone else, they be like, they're just people I associate with while I'm in class. I don't care about these people.
I just never understood.
He has it right though. I wish all adults realize that.
I just never understood why we had to give why there needed to be all these titles. Coworkers need to be friends. Now coworkers, you got your work husband and your work wife or whatever. And I'm just like, I don't want a work husband. I damn sure don't want a work wife.
But I really think they feel that way because we do spend a lot of time at work.
We do. You tend to see your coworkers more than your family.
Which is messed up.
I agree. So I think it's natural if you guys do actually become friends. Like, that wouldn't surprise me. But no, I don't consider them friends. Because I'm like, why would we're co-workers. I don't see or talk to you once I leave this office.
You know what's interesting? You flat out tell people that.
I have flat out told people that. I have several times.
And they get butthurt when you're like, oh, but I directly said. Mm-hmm. But everyone's my friend.
No. You sound like my mother now. Because my mother has this...
I make a friend out of everybody. This motto, I can't help it.
She doesn't meet strangers. I say, oh, everybody I meet is a stranger.
Oh, I meet strangers. I ain't gonna take it that far.
Yeah. I was like, nah, everybody is a stranger. Because I definitely believe in stranger danger.
I mean, people still are kidnapping people. It's real out here.
I mean, granted, I think it'd be hard for somebody to kidnap my big ass, but crazier things have happened. It could. That's why I believe in stranger danger. But yeah, coworkers, I kind of just leave them where they are. And if we start hanging out outside of work and develop a friendship, sure.
Because I've gotten many friends from work that are still my friends and we don't work together anymore.
You know about mine. I had a bunch of friends that I used to work with and now I no longer do, and you're the only one. At some point, I'm going to have to realize maybe I'm the problem.
See, I wasn't there for the other stuff. I don't know.
But you've witnessed enough shit to know that I'm probably telling the truth. And I got receipts to show too, if I ever needed to show.
It's interesting because you've never done anything shady to me.
So I ain't never did nothing shady to them either. What the fuck? Same way I am right now is the same way I was with them. I say what I gotta say and I move the fuck on with my life.
Some people don't like that though.
And that's, again, back to the not giving a fuck.
Because you know most people, as I call them, bush beaters.
I don't like a bush beater.
Don't beat around that bush.
Here's the other thing. You damn sure are not gonna expect me to be a bush beater and you're not.
Don't you hate that?
Like, you're not going to call yourself putting me in my place, but then expect me to take the whole roundabout way to put you in yours. Mm-mm. That's not going to happen. Same way you coming and approaching me is the same way I'm going to approach you. I am your reflection. I tell people that all the time.
Reflections, but I'm not going to do it.
I don't know that song.
That's why I didn't do it. I said, she don't even know that damn song. Don't even
Yeah, I don't know that song. Do it. Anyway, let's move on because we've been on that one for a nice little minute. But moral of the story is, develop a certain level of not giving a fuck. I promise you're going to feel better about yourself in your life. Oh, you're actually going to make some better friends too, honestly.
Skin going to glow.
You're going to start getting rid of those ones that truly don't give a shit about you, in my opinion. But anyway, let's talk habits. Because I feel like that's actually a good segue because I feel like also in developing my level of not giving a fuckness, I've also developed some bad habits too. I.e., what they gonna do, beat my ass.
Yes.
See, in my defense, I am working on it.
You are.
You haven't heard me say it in quite a while.
I'm proud of you.
Other than today.
I was like, because why invite the bullshit to yourself? Like, why invite it? Because that's all you're doing. Because you don't actually want to fight. You just want to talk shit. So don't.
Sometimes I do want to fight. I just
not
know
when
that
you
I
say
should.
that phrase. That's the thing. That's not your intent when you say that. So quit saying
No, it's not the intent when I say that. It's just to prove a point. Like, is it really that deep? But yes, that is one of my many bad habits that I need to get rid of. Also, binge eating, it's terrible. Absolutely terrible. And I know you have the same issue too sometimes.
I've gotten better because them iced honey buns. Baby, they had me in a chokehold.
Girl, both of us would be sitting on that damn couch watching K-dramas and eating 2 honey buns each.
With a Calypso.
Nah, I had the Calypso. You had your little fake juice or your fake water.
Look, it's a flavored water beverage.
With 58 grams of sugar in it.
46.
There ain't no damn water.
And I had to let that go. I had a conversation with myself and I said, self, that's not water.
So let me tell y'all how bad these honey buns had a chokehold on Jay.
Oh, the chokehold thing.
So me and Jay worked together, right? And they used to have this little vending service where you can just pay as you go. To me, I think that is way too trusting, but
they have the camera. They can see you.
Oh, yeah, that's true. But anyway, they used to stock these honey buns, iced honey buns, and they ain't even a good brand either.
They were good.
I bet they were good, but they not the good brand.
They were phenomenal.
So I got 2 stories on this actually. One day I walk into Jay's area and she turns around, she starts talking to me. I said, girl, if you don't clean your damn mouth.
Didn't feel it either.
It was icing all over her damn mouth. I said, girl, you don't feel that damn icing on your face. Clean your mouth off. And she said she had been walking around like that for a minute. I'm like, oh my God, nobody told you had icing on your face. I said, girl, ain't none of these people your damn friend. I said, they hate you that you walk around here with and white icing at that.
Sure.
I was like,
and lip gloss on top of it.
I said, girl, just clean your damn face off. So that was the first story. The second one, I was on my way to the vending area to get some damn chips, I think it was.
Yeah, it was some chips.
Because I just wanted a snack. And before we leave Jay's area, Jay says, maybe I should get a honey bun. And she goes, no, I'm going to be good. I ain't going to get one. We literally take 10 steps to this damn vending machine. And then this girl girl, give me a honey bun. I'll sell you the money.
I didn't bring my card. That was my way of not buying it.
She purposefully left the card in her area so that she wouldn't buy one. And then when we got down there, had me get it for her, and she zelled me $1.50. I said, you knew damn well you was lying to yourself when you said you wasn't going to get no honey bun. I knew you was lying and you knew you was lying too.
You know I do that to myself. I am delusional sometimes, even with me. Like, even I know, like, girl, you know good and damn well this is bullshit coming out of your mouth, but here you are saying it anyway.
Girl, I was just like, Jade is unhinged.
I'm discovering that's a description of me. And I honestly didn't know.
Wild, unhinged.
I didn't know. I was like, wild, unhinged. Now, yeah. I knew I was a little extra sometimes. But unhinged?
So am I. No, I just said you was unhinged.
Unhinged? No, girl. Wild, that was a new one. I said, now, I ain't heard that one now.
Well, to somebody like that doesn't do the stuff you do, that is wild.
But what exactly did I do in her presence? That's the thing.
Oh,
Like,
see,
what did I do? I don't recall doing much of any. I didn't even say nothing when she said I looked like somebody that was ugly. So it's like,
girl, I think most people just think you wild when they see you ain't got no hair.
What's that have to do with anything?
Girl, you know, people still don't really, that still ain't like a thing, really.
I got sick.
You rarely ever see a bald woman now.
More
so
prevalent,
people,
though.
Be like, oh, she must be like
crazy.
Yeah.
Especially when it was red. Oh.
Girl, your hair was red at one point?
Oh, yeah.
Girl, do it again.
Girl, I got sick of doing it. I did it for years. When I tell you how often I got hit on by men and women with the red short hair, that's why I got rid of it. I said, look, if people think I'm a lesbian.
What person ain't had red hair in their life?
Everyone's had it at least once.
I've had red hair. I've had blonde hair.
I
damn sure shouldn't have had no blonde hair. My skin
I look like
tone
Cisco baby sister. It was so bad.
My skin tone is way too dark for blonde hair.
No, I will say I went to a professional. Because at first I did it myself.
Bad choice.
And I went to a professional to fix it. So she made it a blonde that was appropriate for my skin tone.
Well, mine was a box one. And a professional did do it. But she did it from a box.
No, I had a professional fix my box. Where she custom made a color to fix the box. And she was so pissed.
Now, I did have a red where it was custom red. And I really liked it. But I just wouldn't dye my hair again because it's too damaging to the hair.
And that's the beauty. I could just...
Yeah, in 3 weeks, there it goes again.
New color. Because I want to do cotton candy pink, but I won't.
Ooh, you should, and then we could wear our rainbow cardigans.
I don't know if I can. I got to look in the rule book.
The rule book? Oh, for your
job. Work, yeah. I'm like, I don't know. I want it so bad. I was about to say
rule book.
Yeah,
Who's telling you what color you can color your hair?
People that pay me.
I guess that matters. But yeah, so a couple of my bad habits is because my level of not giving a fuck is so strong now, my mouth gets real flipped sometimes.
And I don't know why you do that.
It gets real crazy. I mean, I just told you that I told somebody he was smart.
I can't believe you.
And told him looks are deceiving.
Which was so rude.
But it gave me such a laugh.
At their expense, though.
And he laughed too.
That was shock.
I told you his motto is let's get negative. That wasn't no damn shock.
It was a shock.
He was just surprised he didn't say it to me first.
He said, this bitch. And then he started laughing.
But yeah, I need to rein that in a bit.
Have that be an internal thought.
I mean, and we ain't gonna get on the time where I told the girl that I ain't want to talk about her kids.
I just think you need to get your filter stronger with internal dialogue versus what come out your mouth. You got to get that. You got to build that up.
I do. You're not wrong.
Yeah. I mean, it took me a while because I say, wow, shit. The fact that no one beat my ass sooner, I don't know.
I'm surprised somebody ain't done cold cocked me in my face by now. Because, like I said, the stuff I say, I told you the girl that said that she didn't believe that I didn't like people. I looked at her and said, well, you should. Like,
but the thing is, sometimes it's funny. This is my
That's the issue, is sometimes it's funny.
Because I laughed when you told me, I'm like, oh, you did say that to that bitch. But you did.
I did.
And what could she say? She thinking this bitch.
She probably didn't think that bitch like the fuck. And I'm just like,
that was unwarranted with what I said. But no, she deserved it though.
But did I have to say it? That's the thing.
You always have a choice to not say it.
Even if they deserve what I say to them, do I have to say it?
But you do.
Exactly. And that's what I need to reel in. That's one of my habits that I need to just let go. I need to stop doing that shit.
I don't want to let go of any of my habits.
Girl, you need to let go. Okay.
I let go of the honey buns. Now let me
ask you this then, because we're coming up with our own habits. I want to give you one habit I think you should let go of. You give me one habit.
I already told you what habit I think you should let go of. Girl, having no filter. Get a filter. That's the habit I want you to let go of. Talk about burping. I ain't worried about that.
I told you I'm going to work on it. 2025 is going to be my year.
Good. What habit you thinking about? Because I got so many bad habits.
Sure do.
I really do.
You toxic.
Nuh-uh. Because I don't have a hidden agenda.
That's true. That's true.
I just be on bullshit sometimes.
That is also toxic, Jay. Nah, let's see.
I don't have an agenda.
If I had to think of one habit that I would say, okay, Jay, you just...
And I know you have multiple, so
I was going to say one, but I can't think of an example of it. And the only one that really comes to my mind right now is chewing with your damn mouth open.
That'll never change. I wish I was better than that.
Or not even chewing with your mouth, but clinking on the damn silverware. I'm just like, oh my God.
I don't know when
I hear that damn clink on that silverware, with my teeth in that silverware one more time, I'm going to lose my shit.
And I don't know when that started. I honestly don't.
I don't either. All I know is when I first heard, I said, that girl's too damn old to be sitting here doing this.
And I'm doing it.
The first time I heard it was when you were sitting in my office eating.
Like, is that?
And I was like, how have I never heard this before? And it's like, oh, because usually she's at my house and we watching K-drama.
Or we at a restaurant.
Yeah. So I'm like, so that typically just masks it, but we're not just sitting, just us in a room with nothing else going on. And I said, I know my ears is not hearing this grown ass woman.
And it was worth it.
Clinking on this damn.
And my response, you like, what? And I'm like, yeah, I do.
Yeah, it essentially was. And I was just like,
that is my response to everything.
Just told me I don't give a shit how annoying that is for you.
It's not a conscious thing though. Like I don't deliberately do it. I never even thought about these things. I'm like, you know what? I do that. Too bad I ain't finna stop today.
Girl, I literally just had this conversation with somebody at the pharmacy too because they have a habit of popping their gum.
Oh, that's so annoying.
It is so fucking annoying. It is so annoying. And at one point, I actually told her one day, I said, you know, I'm gonna have to get away from you because you popping that gum makes me really literally want to punch you in the face. And I was just like, it just brings out a certain level of anger that I just never even knew that I had in me.
It's not just you. That's why a lot of companies prohibit chewing gum at work. It's not just you.
And the thing that absolutely baffles me is I'm the only one that will tell her that it's annoying.
Well, a lot of
people, everybody else has told me that it also annoys them too.
I don't say anything. Because you know I could drown the sound out. Like I can be right next to them and can't hear shit.
Just like clicking a pen, chewing with your mouth open.
Sure do.
I can't drown those things out.
My mouth don't be that open.
Girl, as much crumb. Oh, let me tell you what she did. Let me tell y'all what she did. This girl came to my house, to my place of residence.
What I do?
Where I had a container of sour cream and cheddar chips and some Flamin' Hots. Just mixed in, you know, just my own little concoction for me in my house. Okay? Remember, my house. She proceeds to eat some. She goes home. I think the next week comes. Same mixture in my airtight container, still sitting there. She proceeds to pick it up, open it. She's like, you done ate all the Ruffles out. I said, what the fuck? You mean you ate all the Ruffles out?
I had the nerve to be mad at your house. I'm like, you done ate all these Ruffles. He's like,
I said, first of all, you ate all the Ruffles. I said, and second of all, they're mine. And she was like, girl, you right. I did eat all those Ruffles. I'm like, duh. She had so much crumbs on her damn shirt. I said, she just had her field day with my damn Ruffles.
I had to lift my shirt up.
I said, she's getting on my case for my chips
that I ate
in my house
that ate.
She ate. Friends, make that make sense for me.
That's the audacity of me.
If that ain't a toxic person, I don't know what is.
It's audacity. And I don't see nothing wrong with it either. I'm like, you ate all the damn Ruffles.
Your raggedy ass ate all of your own Ruffles.
How dare you?
You ain't think of me at all.
At all.
Not to mention the fact that this same person had me buy a box of what kind of cereal? Cinnamon Toast Crunch, because she wanted a snacky snack at my house, which Cinnamon Toast Crunch proceeded to sit here until I put them damn thing and sent it to her damn house.
Sure did.
She never even touched them. So now y'all tell us what habits we should get rid of. I want to know what habits y'all think we should get rid of based off what y'all know about us so far.
I'm sure I have plenty. It's okay.
I know I have several.
Especially since I'm wild now. Now the unhinged I knew about. The wild was new for me.
I mean, you can't really be unhinged without being a little wild, though.
But I've never heard that one in my whole 33 years on this earth. Well, maybe that's it. Well, she did say it to my face either.
Yeah, I guess I didn't have to tell you.
I was like, wild.
I think her point was she felt like you would be a lot for me. But I'm like, I kind of feel like we're a lot for each other. I said, my uptight ass get on Jade nerves too. Because Jade just be wanting to be free and fly with the wind. And I be like, I'm like, girl, no.
But it still gets done though while I'm flying away.
Okay, I'm going to say this. If y'all ain't got a friend like me or a friend like Jade, you need to get some of them because
we help you.
Exactly. We are kind of like a yin and yang. We're different, but also alike. What I like about Jade is, and I'll use when she worked with me at the office, it would be 8 a.m. and this girl would come prancing her ass in my office. All happy and giddy. And I'm sorry, I'm not a morning person. I'm just not. Mornings are not my thing, never have been, probably never will be, and I'm not even going to try to make them my thing. But this girl would come prancing in my office and be like, good morning. And I'd just be like, oh, not today. And you know what she would do? She'd be like, and she'd just leave. She ain't mad. She ain't taking it personally. It is what it is. If I'm in a shitty mood, she'll leave me the fuck alone. If she in a shitty mood, which honestly, I don't think I've ever actually seen, I'll leave her the hell alone. But that's kind of, in my opinion, a perfect balance.
Yeah, I'm like, fine then.
Like, stay in your shitty mood.
I go somewhere else.
And then at like noon, when I've officially woken up, I come prancing into her area. Hey, what's going on? What we doing today? I know we got on people nerves. We used to be so loud up in there just laughing. Man, y'all missed out. But good thing y'all here.
Yeah, because I know, because you know what? Because you know I'll be flying away. And you do be like, girl, come back. Bring your ass back. Come on. You in the sky. The storm is coming.
Especially when you be trying to be delusional with yourself. I be like, Jay, now you know damn well.
You be like, girl, the storm is a brewing. Let's wheel this kite back to the ground.
I'm like, come on now. No. But yeah, so that's us. In a nutshell.
It is.
We are a good time. I mean, y'all know at this point, we are a good damn time. But anyway, I want to end our episode with a recommendation.
Okay, what's that?
So, I'm still with my K-dramas.
I need to get on board.
Did I tell you about Big Mouth?
It's a K-drama called Big Mouth?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's a show called Big Mouth.
It has a dude from W in it, which you started. I don't know if you ever finished it.
Did.
He's so handsome. But anyway. Oh, no. You got to watch Vigilante.
Oh, you told me about that.
Oh, my God. It's so good.
So it's Batman on crack, except he ain't rich.
Fair. Yeah. But I'll talk about Big Mouth. Big Mouth is so good. It's on Hulu, I believe.
In the K-drama section?
K-drama, yep.
Okay.
But it's called Big Mouth. And it's about this lawyer who honestly was terrible at his job, wasn't winning any cases. And he gets framed as a criminal leader named Big Mouse.
Oh, okay.
And he ends up in jail. And they are beating the shit out of this man in jail, like giving him the business. Like, he was trying to kill himself and everything. And he was wondering why people wouldn't let him just die. Like, he tried to escape because he knew that all you had to do to get shot by the officers was try to escape. So he actually was trying to escape and they had the guns pointed towards him and he was like, shoot me. And they wouldn't do it.
That's a part of prison. If they know you want to die, they're not going to let you die.
Well, he figured somebody was paying to keep him alive. He figured that out because he eventually had to put on an act like he was Big Mouse.
Okay.
And then once he did that, people was like scared of him because they was like, oh, Big Mouse is like, he is like nobody to be fucking
He that dude.
With. He that dude. But he ends up like impersonating Big Mouse or whatever. The whole time, he knows that the real Big Mouse is watching him. And he starts somehow communicating to Big Mouse through a Bible and tarot cards. So he would leave a tarot card. Big Mouse would leave a tarot card and a Bible in the cathedral of the jail. And that would tell him what he needed to do for Big Mouse.
Why is he doing it?
Because he knows that's the only way he's going to be alive.
Yeah,
but he ends up finding out who Big Mouse is and everything. I ain't going to give everything away.
But how did he end up getting framed?
Some people had somebody killed. And a mayor reached out to him and hired him to be their lawyer. The mayor actually told him, we just need somebody that's honestly dim-witted and is just going to do what we say.
That's insulting, but continue.
It was. And he then goes to this jail where they get preferential treatment. And the guys are just sitting there living it up, having a good old time. They tell him, here's everything you need to say. And he's like, okay. He then takes that information because he thinks he knows who did the killing, goes to that man and is like, I know you did, and I got the proof of it. And if you want this, you need to give me some money.
So he is stupid. Okay.
Mm-hmm. It didn't work. He ends up getting framed. And then he ends up in jail.
What he did was a crime anyway. But anyway.
True that. But you should definitely watch it. It was such a good show. I can't say too much about it because it'll give it away.
How many seasons? How many episodes? It was so good.
I mean, it's your typical K-drama. It's 16 episodes.
Just one season?
Mm-hmm. Just one season. But yeah.
Hour-long episodes?
Yep. I haven't seen many K-dramas that's less than an hour.
I haven't.
I've seen one, but usually those are like the comedies.
I don't like that.
I don't like the comedies that much.
They're not funny to me.
Not to me.
I need the dramas. The dramas. So much
dramas
drama.
be
Drama-ing.
Oh my gosh. But that was what I wanted to kind of wrap this one up with. But in case y'all didn't know, we've been, we got a few episodes posted. So feel free to, binge, listen, or watch if you're on YouTube. Because, we can keep the party going. Y'all can just keep listening to us, We got a lot to talk about. But yeah, so if you enjoy what you're hearing, but please do.
Yes, please.
Share with everybody even the people you don't like, because maybe they need to hear our perspective on some things. Share it, like it, comment, subscribe to our channel, and make sure you hit the bell so you're notified when we drop these. And on the audio platforms, leave us a review if you would, and subscribe to that as well. Other than that, we will either see you in the next one or we will see you next week.
Bye, friends.
Deuces.